Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. It just feels good when I'm recording a New York Knicks live stream or recording a New York Knicks video, especially like this because New York Knicks basketball is back, of course, as the Knicks are actually going to be playing their third preseason game. And this time, we're playing the Detroit Pistons. Kind of sad that certain players aren't playing for the Pistons, but it's still Knicks basketball tomorrow night at Madison Square Garden, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, man. I'm gonna be getting into like what's disappointing, like who's not playing on the Pistons tomorrow, and all that. I believe they did play last night. I saw a little bit of Killian Hayes. I know he was coming off of an injury or he's not fully healthy. Then he got hurt again. Cade Cunningham's not going to be playing. He hasn't played a single preseason game due to an ankle injury. Sadiq Bey, I believe he turned his ankle. So there's certain players on the Pistons I was looking forward to seeing that we're not going to be able to see, like Killian, like I mentioned, Cade Cunningham, and Sadiq Bey. But you guys will be able to ask me any questions you want, my thoughts on anything like that. But I appreciate you guys being here. Um, I don't have school tomorrow, which is cool because I'm a senior and I don't have to take a certain test. So I'll try to stay up as late as possible and talk basketball with you guys. But yeah, guys, I appreciate your support. Let's see who's in the chat. Let's see who's in here. We got Pudge. Oh, he has the Jericho Sims profile picture. Okay. 58th overall pick right there, my boy. We have John. He says, salute, Noah. What's going on, man? How are you? Tomorrow night. Yes, sir. Yo, Stephen Fox is in the chat. Stephen Fox, awesome dude. Great supporter of the Knicks community. Just seems like a great guy. I hope you're doing well, man. I am doing well. How are you, man? I just had school today. Pretty exhausting. Even when you're a senior, like you'll think like senior year is more exciting. It's like the last year. Like, well, this is the only year I am excited for school because I just can't wait for it to be over. That's really my mentality right now. But school freaking sucks. It's just so boring. But gotta pay attention. What's going on, MH? How you doing, man? Um, I got a test tomorrow, but F it, I need a break from studying. I understand, man. I understand. But we're gonna be getting into this Knicks versus Pistons game. Obviously, it's not really serious. We don't have the official starting lineup. Like, I'm not even sure who they're gonna start because Killian Hayes, who just came back, he had a concussion apparently in that game. I didn't watch the full Pistons game. I know they did get killed. Forgot who they played at the top of my head, but Sadiq Bey is one of my favorite players. He's not like some future star, but he's just like really a really solid 3-and-D guy from Villanova. So it sucks that he did turn his ankle, but the notes like right here, we know Noel sore right knee. Like, isn't I wonder how bad that is. Like, are they just not playing Noel because they don't want to risk anything like with his injury? Like, do you guys think he's gonna be back opening night? Because that's scary if he's not back opening night versus the Celtics because like we don't even know if Mitch is gonna be back by then. So like who are we gonna start? Probably gonna start Taj. But then Jericho Sims as the backup five. I'm not sure. I just hope Noel comes back healthy. Um, oh, of course, I'm gonna stay in school. I'm not dropping out. That's not my mentality at all. What's going on, Shintaro? Great support of the channel as well. I always appreciate your great amount of support. But yeah, what are your guys' thoughts on this game versus the Detroit Pistons? I hope to see more of the young guys. Like I understand, like we don't know how Quinn Grimes and Miles McBride are in practice, but like it's the freaking preseason. Like, I was so pissed off last game when Derrick Rose was out there. Like, we're up by like a million points. I don't know. That might just be me, but when I saw that he got hurt, apparently he's fine now. I don't know. That just pissed me off. Like, why is he out there? There's no point. Yes, Sims had like 13 boards or something like that. He killed it on the glass. Like, I feel like he hasn't played an official NBA game, but I love the way Jericho Sims sets screens. Like he is so freaking strong. Like that dude is a beast setting screens. We know he's also athletic. Um you can tell he doesn't have the greatest of feel for the game. You can see when he's not in the dunker spot, like he just looks absolutely lost. But there's a reason he was a 58th overall pick. I know he didn't have the most eye-popping numbers 4 years at Texas, but he recorded the second highest vertical jump. Yeah, Cade is hurt, ankle injury. He hasn't played a preseason game. I don't think he will, and he might not even be playing opening night. But yeah, preseason's not something you really overreact to and things like that. But players I am looking forward to, Hamidou Diallo actually played well for the Pistons last game. I believe he played for the Oklahoma City Thunder before, and they acquired him in a trade. Trying to think, yeah, I think he did play for the Thunder before, acquired by the Pistons. I hope Mitch is ready when the season starts. I'm getting a little worried. I don't even know if he will be ready. Like, season's like right around the corner. It's crazy, crazy man. But Kelly Olynyk, I actually thought that was a solid acquisition. That was someone I wouldn't have minded. Like at the time when I thought we needed offensive pop, because obviously he doesn't bring as much on the defense side of the basketball as guys we have on the roster right now, but I do like him as a pick and pop player. Yeah, Diallo is a dog. He just doesn't get that much recognition because he's on like such a small market team, you know what I mean? Um, but yeah, Diallo's a dog. Luca Garza, he was someone I wasn't really high on. I know some Knicks fans really liked Luca Garza. We know he was a tremendous basketball player at Iowa, but I had big time questions like, how is he going to translate like to the NBA? Like he is extremely slow. Like his vertical is he is such a low vertical. Like you can't even fit like a piece of paper under there. But there's questions on defense. Like but he has a that shot is legit. It's just everything else. Like, how is he gonna be? But I know he lost like a lot of weight. So I'm interested to see how he's gonna look because I only saw some of him in summer league. Like when we played the Pistons in summer league, it was just summer league, but Cade was killing us from the outside. I don't remember how Garza was in that game, but I know some Knicks fans wanted Garza. But yo, what's going on, Jeffrey? Great supporter of the channel. How you doing, man? I'm good. I hope you're doing well. I appreciate being a great supporter. He's athletic. Oh, I thought you were talking about Garza. I was like, I don't think he's that athletic, but he's a big dude. If you ever seen him, like he's a huge dude. Yeah, Diallo is really athletic. I think he was in the dunk contest. He beat Obi. That dunk contest made me fall asleep. I'm sorry if anyone liked that dunk contest. Like, I feel like the dunk contest hasn't been good. Like, I don't, well, not a really long time. Like, it was cool seeing Zach LaVine up against Aaron Gordon, but I don't know. All Star weekends kind of become not so great. Yo, what's going on, Rolex? I hope you're doing well. But Isaiah Stewart, he's not like crazy flashy or whatever, but he's pretty solid coming out of Washington. I believe he made an all rookie team. Was it the second team? Josh Jackson. Jeez, that it's just crazy. Josh Jackson was the fourth overall pick by the Phoenix Suns. Some people thought he was going to be better than Jason Tatum. Good defensive player. The question was his shot. I know he did average like 13 or 14 points per game, but we have to put that into context. The Pistons were just starting, like putting guys in the lineup, taking them out. Like the Pistons were just really, really bad last year, you know. But I hope he does turn things around. I know there were some character concerns when he was getting high around like a baby or something like that. It's just insane. MH says Braves won Atlanta Sports. I hated LOL. Mets could have been in their spot. Yeah, man. Um, yeah, Josh Jackson was not good for a fourth overall pick. He showed flashes, but you know who else they took? Was it with the fourth overall pick? I think it was fourth. They took Dragon Bender. Um, I didn't actually hear any news on that. I know we signed what's his name back, Miles Powell, but I just think he's gonna be on the summer league team. I didn't see any news of that, like Ian Begley. I don't know if anyone can like confirm that. I just know Dwayne Bacon was on an Exhibit 10 contract because like, did you see? I believe Amir Sims is as well. Like I don't know if that means they're officially on the roster. They're just kind of like training camp deals, you know. So I'm not sure. So does that mean Miles Powell gets the final roster spot, or he's just like, is he getting a two-way, or is he just gonna be on the summer league team? Dwayne Bacon was cut. Wait, when did that come out? I didn't see that. I was probably in school when that happened. I actually watched some of Josh Giddey. Well, we waived Hall today to get Miles Powell back. I don't know if we still have one official roster spot, or those guys, or he's just going to the summer league. I'll have to make a video on that or something. Like I was thinking about making a video on Miles Powell, but I remember making one last off season, and it's just like he hasn't played an NBA game. Like I already talked about what he could like. his expectations in the league. But I remember some Knicks fans were just, oh my gosh, we found our point guard savior from Seton Hall and all that. But yeah, what's official? Dwayne Bacon cut? Yeah, Miles Powell, he grew up in Trenton, which is like 30 minutes from me, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I actually thought Dwayne Bacon was gonna make that final roster spot, honestly. But are you guys concerned about Nerlens Noel's sore right knee? Like, do you guys think that's bad? Like, obviously, just a sore right knee, but he hasn't played in any preseason games. It might just be for like cautionary reasons or something like that. But yeah, Sadiq Bey turned right ankle. Like, I just hope we see the young guys. Like, I want to see Quentin Grimes, Miles McBride. I know they're not lottery picks, but I want to see what we got out of them. Like, Quentin Grimes obviously came in like garbage time, had two nice threes. Like, his shot is smooth. But if Miles McBride, Quentin Grimes didn't play, then Dwayne Bacon wasn't gonna play, you know? But again, Tibbs and his damn rookies. Wait, who's fragile? What's going on, Andrew? Hope you're doing well. He turned his ankle when I was looking at like reports. Oh, Noel? Are you talking about Noel? He's been practicing? Okay. Yeah, I want more of an offensive threat, like at center. Not like you have to shoot crazy threes, but I just feel like we don't have anyone polished, like in the post. Like Mitch isn't polished in the post. Yeah, Noel's fragile. Like Mitch isn't polished in the post. We know Sims isn't. Like Noel. Taj is like he showed in that preseason game, but Taj is old. Like we need someone that has like more finesse in the post and is less predictable, if you know what I mean. Like you know what Noel's gonna do on offense. Like Mitch, yes, he can roll to the rim, but I don't know. I like Evan Fournier. He didn't shoot it the best last game. Um, there's like he's not afraid to shoot at all. There's many times in transition or just on the break he was just shooting threes. Like he's not afraid to keep shooting it, but I think he's been all right. He's been solid. The first game I believe was his best game when he had the and one, drew the foul at the 3-point line. Obviously, you see something brand new he's going to bring to the offense of scoring off the dribble, which Bullock doesn't bring. Yo, Jeffrey says Sims looks like he could be real good for us. He only has a dominant dunk and a rare hook, but over time he could be something scary. I'm excited, or I'm really interested to see what Sims could be. Obviously, he's an athletic freak of nature, and he's so strong. Like he has Dwight Howard level shoulders. I know he played 4 years of college, so like you better come in with an NBA level body. But like Walt Frazier pointed out, because like we just saw Sims when he wasn't in the dunker spot, like struggle to do anything. But when he did that, would I really call it a hook? It was like some weird push, kind of like weird push hook or whatever that went in. That was interesting to see. Um, but yeah, for the 58th overall pick, like we don't even need him to work out. He's the 58th overall pick. There's no high expectations. But us Knicks fans, we put expectations on everything. Um, but even if he's okay, that's amazing. He was the 58th overall pick of the draft. Most of the time, like the 58th overall pick or the 50th range, you don't even expect them to freaking make the team. Yo, what's going on, David? How you doing, man? I appreciate you being here. What are your expectations for the Warriors? I expect them to be good if everyone stays healthy. Still think they're a damn good basketball team. It's weird. They got like Curry, they got Clay, Draymond, like these win now mode players, and then like there's no rush for Kuminga. Like I'm interested to see how that's gonna be though. Like, are they gonna play Kuminga that much? Because he is raw. Kuminga's raw. He's like a project kind of, or he kind of is. But I don't expect them to go to the finals and win it. My here says, "Yo, what's up, Noah? What's going on, man? How are you?" Rolex says, "I think Taj is showing Obi, Mitch, and Sims some low post moves. Mitch will definitely be more effective around the rim with the weight gain. I know Mitch is always like he's active on Twitter. He responds to people. Someone was like, Mitch needs to work on a post game and not do this, and he said he is. So we'll see. because we haven't seen him at all since that injury. It's crazy. And when he got hurt, the crazy thing was, I believe, we played the Bucks that game, and I remember we almost blew it, like against Thanasis Antetokounmpo out there. Who's the kid from Louisville? Jordan Nwora, like, and all that. And I was on vacation. I couldn't even watch the game. So when I heard that news, I was so pissed off. I can't wait to see Mitch play too. I'm interested to see what we're gonna do, like with his whole contract situation. Like if you're a Knick, I'm gonna support you, but you gotta stay healthy, man. Wow, you think Quickly will be our third leading scorer this season? This might be a stretch, but scoring comes easy to him. Damn, that would be crazy. So Randall, I expect to be the number one like scorer. Kemba, I think will average like between 15 or 16. RJ, damn, you think that's crazy? Like you think he'll average like how many off the bench? Like 17 or 18? I'm not an RJ hater, bro. I love RJ. RJ's my guy. He just still has a lot to prove. Yeah, he is huge. He's an X factor. Got to stay healthy. The offense will definitely be less predictable because like it's so easy to like, yeah, we could double Randall, like, because at least at the beginning of the season, RJ was shooting like 19% from three. We know Elfrid Payne couldn't shoot. Bullock was inconsistent, so you're willing to take that risk. Yeah, let's double Julius. Like, I think at some point Noel or Mitch will be replaced by Sims. Damn, you guys are really high on Sims. I like Sims, but he hasn't played an NBA game yet. But if Sims turns out to be something and we could thrive with him on like a rookie deal, that would be cool. They're not going to pay 10 million plus to two centers. Well, Noel's under contract, and I'm only giving a center like a lot of money if they're like special. Because I feel like that's like one of the most replaceable positions like in the NBA. He's solid. He looks the part right now, but again, he hasn't played an NBA game. I'm a wait and see type of guy. I'm not saying he's not going to be anything. I'm just waiting and seeing. So Jeffrey says, wow, okay. I'm going with Julius, 24.4 points per game. RJ with 21. If he could average 21 on good efficiency, that's freaking amazing. Like I said, I know some Knicks fans just want him to be named an all-star. I want him to be an all-star, but we'll know if he's an all-star to us or not. Like, we'll know if he's playing at an all-star level. We don't need the label. We know how good RJ is. We know how good Randall is and all that. Hi there, Clutch B-Ball. Have you seen the rookie Luca for Pistons today so far? No, I haven't. The Pistons don't play today, right? Do they play back-to-back? Do they play tomorrow? I thought they played last night. So no way they would play back-to-back, like 3 games in a row. Yeah, I don't think that would be crazy if Julius averages 24. That's a good thing and a bad thing if Julius averages 24 because like if he's averaging 24 and forcing stuff and like not trusting his teammates, that's gonna scare me in the playoffs. But I'll say this team goes as far as like RJ progresses. Because RJ still has ways of creating off the dribble or shooting off the dribble. Like I need to see him not be more creative around the rim. Just figure out different angles. Like RJ's still predictable going to the rim. And I love RJ. He's looks like he's improved as a defensive player. His shot is money, catch and shoot, but we need him to be a creator. We do. If he wants to be that second or third guy. That second guy. I like Sims, but once Mitch is back, they need to send him to the G League. Oh, yeah, he's on a two-way. Right now, he's only eligible to play like 40 regular season games, I believe. That's the most you could play, on a two-way contract. Kemba worries me defensively, like with switches and him being undersized. I know he can draw charges, but dribble penetration is going to be allowed much easier. That's why we're going to need an RJ to step up. Because Olynyk, he wasn't the guy moving forward as a starter at the wing position, but he held his own defensively, which I respected. We need RJ to take on that role. I'm trying to read every comment. RJ gold jacket, stiff and smooth at the same time. That's always a joke, how stiff RJ is. Gosh. RJ's missed 5 shots in the paint 2 games. He has to show he can finish. Yeah, exactly, man. He still has ways to go as a finisher. That was one of his top things out of college, like his body control, finishing around the basket, and that hasn't really been consistent, you know? It's just really predictable. He's like one of the top players being blocked at the rim. But Zion was number 1. Like, if you didn't know that last season, of being blocked at the rim, but he also plays under the rim so much, so there's a higher chance of him getting blocked. But RJ's strong, but he's not strong enough, like, he's not a physical freak of nature like Zion that he could just rely on strength, you know? Let's see what else we got here. But if you guys have any questions about the game, let me know in the chat. RJ still needs to utilize his right hand more. Yeah, he still has a lot of work to do. Dribbles like he's got crap stuck in his pockets. Oh, gosh. RJ's going to take that next step this year. I hope so, man. This is a huge year for RJ. Huge year. Yo, Urson, I don't think I've seen you in here before, but welcome to the chat. If you have been in here, welcome back. I hope all is well. I like Sims, but he needs some work with his playmaking and awareness. Playmaking, I'm okay with. He's a center. But yes, his awareness is pretty bad. Like, it's like he's hesitant. He doesn't know what to do with the ball. He's not really decisive. When he like panics really easily. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. He will progress. Last game, he hit a great hook shot before he was wide open, waving his arms. Yeah, man, I'm not expecting him to make crazy reads, but if it's a basic read, then yes, it's gonna piss me off. But yeah, that was encouraging to see that hook shot. I'm not expecting Evan Fournier to be some all-star. I just hope he's a solid guy. He just brings a different element to the offense, creating off the dribble, which we definitely need when it comes playoff time. But I just hope he's solid, a good basketball player for the Knicks. Or we need him to be good, not solid. We did give him like over 70 mil. I don't think when you really look at it, there's not much. Damn, I lost shit. There's not much bad when it comes to signing Kemba Walker because he's on such a cheap deal. If we traded our young assets and took on that contract he had, like at OKC after he ended up going there, but the Boston contract, then it would be different. But the bad for Kemba is his knees. Like, can he stay healthy? The defense is a huge thing. But I would say the defense and the knees. Can he stay out there? Yeah, we pretty much did get him for free because he was bought out, but he's on such a cheap deal. It's a low risk, high reward move. If he doesn't work out, obviously it'll suck because we need a damn point guard. But yeah, those are the top things I really think of at the top of my head. I want to see Obi be more aggressive. He did well in the third quarter, but I'd like to see him take the initiative more. Yeah, at the beginning of the game, he was kind of in foul trouble. I know Obi gets a lot of crap defensively, but I did think he played solid. The one play that stood out was the way he guarded Beal outside on the perimeter on that one possession. He didn't block it, but he had a nice contest. He had the block on Marcus Harrell. I really like the way Obi played defense. Yeah, I did notice that Stephen Fox. He was like our leading scorer at one point, Knox, and he went away. I'll say this: it's preseason, though. If it was in the regular season, that would piss me off. But I don't think he's getting those types of minutes in the regular season. Like, I would love to be excited about Knox, but I can't. I just can't because we don't know if he's actually getting those minutes. I'll read it, I'm trying to read all these as possible, man. I got you. Also, that's an awesome name, Urson. Yeah, I'm new. You randomly came up on my feed with an Obi video. You must put up recently or something like that. So that's how I found the channel. Well, thank you so much for being a part of the channel or watching the channel. I really do appreciate that. How did you become a Knicks fan? Like, I want to hear your guys' thoughts on that because I don't think I've ever asked you guys, like, how have you guys become Knicks fans? But thank you so much for being here, man. That's awesome. What I made say. Let me see. Let me see. Damn, so many damn comments. Appreciate you guys. Tibbs needs to stop making RJ a spot-up shooter. He's not Bullock. Needs more touches in the post. That's why we should sign Miles Turner. Sorry, Mitch, but we need more spacing. Okay, I agree but disagree. RJ is not a spot-up shooter. He's shown that he's a much better shooter. I do think we have to put him in the post more. But there's a reason he's just a spot-up shooter. Either Tibbs is being lazy and, like, uncreative, or he just knows that RJ is not to the point that he could be creating for himself. So right now he is limited in the offense because maybe he's not ready to be versatile. But yes, we definitely do have to make him more versatile on offense and not just use him as a spot-up shooter. Sign Turner. Sorry, Mitch, but we need more space. So Turner's obviously a tremendous defensive player. The lacking, I'm not even going to say it's a lack. He's a lack offensively. We're not great offensively because Mitch isn't a great offensive player. But the rebounding is concerning with Miles Turner. He hasn't been a great rebounder in his career, but obviously he brings us that other element. We'll just have to wait and see with Mitch. I was on the Turner train, but he also was a guy I believe that doesn't stay healthy that much. I don't know. We have to wait and see what happens. We know in today's NBA, a lot of people shoot threes. It may take a while for Fournier and Randall to mesh. What's your take? I feel like that's with this whole team. They got to find another identity. We can't go into this season and be like, we're going to be good because of last year. We're going to have to find another identity. This is a different team. I love the ball movement so far in the preseason. There's been some times it got stagnant, but it's been a lot more consistent. It's just preseason, though. But I think we're going to be running more. But this whole team's – Kemba's going to have to mesh with Randall as well. Just everyone's going to have to mesh. Different play styles. Like, this is a totally different, like, team when it comes to, like, the brand of basketball they're going to be playing. I want to see the rookies get more minutes other than Sims, of course. Yeah, Sims is just like he had to get minutes because no Noel, Mitch. Yeah, Rokas is overseas right now. I believe he's staying over there like a year or two. Like, that was like the deal or whatever. But he may not even be a Knick. He just looks like he's gonna be a draft and stash player unless he does impress and he comes back to the Knicks. But he signed that contract not with Barcelona. Was it with Barcelona? No, it wasn't. Might have been Real Madrid. One of those. I haven't been following that situation that much, to be completely honest. Rokoff. Hopefully Tibbs won't play our key players in garbage time. That pissed me off. What was your guys' thoughts when Rose was out there and then he got hurt, but he's actually fine? I want to see Obi be more aggressive. Oh, wait, I read that already. Do you plan on going to any games this season? Well, I do not live that close to New York. I live in South Jersey, so it's really tough. Like, I haven't been to a Knicks game since, like, it was, like, Frank's second year in the league. Dotson at 30 going up against the Miami Heat. So it's really tough for me to go to games because I don't live in New York. It's really tough. I think I caught up on these comments. Barcelona. Okay, thank you, man. Born a Knicks fan. Awesome. Mahir says, became a Knicks fan after Linsanity. That's awesome, dude. Have you guys ever seen the Linsanity documentary? I love that. I remember after watching it, I was like, damn, I love Linsanity, or I love Jeremy Lin. But also, I grew up in Jersey and then moved to New York. I liked the Nets when they were in Jersey, but then changed my mind. Oh, so you like Richard Jefferson, you like Jason Kidd. That's awesome. That's awesome, dude. Your dad made you a Knicks fan. Yeah, same here. I grew up a Knicks fan from watching my dad and my older brother watching every game since 2010. That's awesome. Her son, Ilyasova. I think we'll lead the NBA in three-point 3-pointers made and attempts. You still got the Nets. I know there's that whole situation with Kyrie, but we know the Warriors attempt a lot of threes. Like, in today's NBA, a lot of teams freaking shoot threes. But yeah, we attempted, what was it, nearly 50 threes last game? That was crazy. What else we got here? Your dad made you a huge Knicks fan. Yeah, same here, man. Trying to find this comment. Peter says, Julius, top 3 MVP candidate. That'd be huge. RJ, most improved player. Derrick Rose, 6th man. Tibbs, coach of the year. So Tibbs wins coach of the year again. Someone I'd look out for to win most improved player. I'm putting Knicks bias to the side here. OG Anunoby. I really, really like his game. I was watching him the other night. Like, I really do like watching OG Anunoby play for the Raptors. Scotty Barnes is going to take some time, but I love the way he plays defense. And he could pass the heck out of the ball. I brought up, he's kind of like what I wanted Ben Simmons to be. Obviously, Ben Simmons you could say he was better coming out. But he's not a great 3-point shooter, but he's not afraid to take them. And he knows that he's one of the biggest players on the court. He knows he's strong, while Ben Simmons plays scared. Like, I don't know. I like watching Scotty Barnes play. He plays fearless. He's a competitor. I like his energy. Yeah, I like OG. I kind of became a Knicks fan in 2010 before Melo came along, and I fully became a Knicks fan, so basically 11 or 12 years. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Because I was thinking about making a video on like how I became a Knicks fan, but I don't think it's that interesting of a story or whatever. Oh, Quinn Snyder's a great coach. I feel like the Jazz, they're just not finals contenders. Like, I don't look at them seriously. Like, I like Conley, I like Donovan Mitchell, Gobert, but they still need a big guy. Yeah, Stephen Fox. And Şengün's my guy. I like Şengün. Michael Porter Jr., yeah, he got a bag. Like, the contracts don't even matter anymore in the NBA. They just don't. It's just like, whatever. You got to pay your guys. If they're important to the organization, you pay them. I think it's interesting what you mean, Clutch. Oh, story of how I became a fan. It's not like crazy interesting or whatever. I don't know how many people would watch it. Austin, what's going on, man? I hope you're doing well. Been watching since the 2010-11 season. I guess we had MSG at the time on cable and just watched games, and the rest is history. Raymond Felton, Danilo Gallinari, Wilson Chandler, Omar Stoudemire, Timothy Mozgov, Landry. Jeez, that's crazy, man. Wilson Chandler, Mozgov. Wow. My dad hated Raymond Felton. Raymond Felton, you could say he was okay or solid, but my dad would always yell, get his fat ass off the court. Like, gosh, this team would be so good if we didn't have the worst starting point guard in the league. My dad freaking hated Raymond Felton. He felt he held the Knicks back. I had all the Ewing sneakers refuse to wear Jordans. Most Knicks fans are like that. Or some Knicks fans, they don't really care about rocking the Jordans and all that. My dad hated Felton too. Yeah, my dad did not like him. Yeah, Michael Porter Jr. is a great player, obviously. Get the whole back issue coming out of Missouri. Didn't really show much there. He didn't have that much of a sample size. But you look at his numbers last year, what was he averaging? Nearly 20 on 50% shooting. His shooting splits were insane. He was extremely efficient. Been watching the Knicks since 2012. That's awesome, Jay. Did you guys like Felton? I know this kind of gone off topic, but there's not much to talk about when it comes to preseason, because this isn't some must-win game. Remember when we all wanted Payne to be gone? The funny thing is, Payne's first year with the Knicks, I didn't hate him. He was a better passer. I don't know. He just went downhill passing the rock. I didn't mind him his first year. Don't apologize, man. I got school going on as well, and I just recently got a job, so I have to work on the weekends too. I'm trying to figure out ways how I'm gonna make videos on the weekends, or I'm not gonna be able to catch Knicks games on the weekend. So I might have to go live and hear your guys' thoughts on that. Might have people like Colin tell me about what happened in the game because I know some of you guys come to me for the recaps, for the information, but I'm also getting older and I had to have to get a job and I got school going on. But during the weekdays, every single um Knicks game. But yeah, I might need to like have people after I get home from work. I would have to have people like catch me up with what's going on in the game, and then I'll watch the rest of the game. Cause I feel bad. Like I want to make Knicks videos for me, but videos for you guys, but also gotta go to work. We haven't had a great point guard in a long time since Clyde. I would say our best great point guard, didn't see him, was probably Mark Jackson. Yeah, me, lol. Yeah, but I like making the recap videos like as soon as it comes out. Like less people are gonna watch it if I upload it like a couple days later. But I can't actually. But I watch it on like a website, so I want to be able to record it. Westbrook was default to 6 instead. Wait, who disrespected Nate Robinson? Oh yeah. Oh, when it comes to the point guards. Remember when he remember when he jumped over Dwight Howard, that kryptonite dunk? Um yeah, I liked Felton. I saw him as an upgrade from Chris Duhon and thought he meshed well with the stat and all of them. Yeah, he was a team player. Just could add someone better, I guess. Um yeah, he was good in the pick and roll with stat. I don't let's not put him in the conversation about overpaying, but yeah, I know what you mean. Hate Felton. Excuse me. Yes, go to the game Manhattan Concrete Jungle where dreams are made up. I don't know. Like I like Kemba, but we know he's not the long-term solution. Derek Harper was a smart point guard. I feel like Patrick Ewing had like a million point guards. Oh yeah, I'm glad we didn't trade for Westbrook either. I'm not saying Westbrook's a bad player. It's just he's so weird. He's like one of the most polarizing players. You either love him or you hate him. Like I like him, but I understand what he doesn't do well. Like obviously he can't shoot the basketball to save his life. Like he's good, but like not at the same. Westbrook's just so weird. Knicks point guard problems are like the Jets quarterback problem. Well, I'm not a Jets fan, but I hope Zach Wilson works out. I've watched some of the games. Mike LaFleur, his play calling's been. I haven't liked his play calling of the Jets games I have watched. Um, Zach Wilson's had some good moments, but then he's also had some moments like, gotta make that throw. He had like 9 turnovers. What's going on, Justin? How are you, man? Westbrook more like no book. What? Or people call him Russell Westbrook. Yo, Joshua Craig's in the chat. I appreciate being here. Great support of the channel. Yeah, man. It's all right. We got lives outside of watching YouTube, making videos and all that, but you've always been a great supporter of the channel. I hope you're doing well. I hope Kemba's good this season. Just like I know some people are thinking Miles McBride, he's the future. Quickly's the future. But I haven't been confident to say like, oh, I know that guy's gonna be our point guard of the future. Like, why can't we just get a damn point guard, bro? Like Kemba's good right now for us, but he's still not the long term solution. He's not. Unless he proves he can stay healthy and plays really well. Westbrook just needs to realize, like, what's the way to describe it? He has a big ego. He has to know when to trust his teammates, like his decision making at the end of games. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is very, very good. The Thunder aren't going to be good, but he's going to put up numbers. Oh, Kemba's nice. Of course he's nice. He just got to stay healthy. I didn't understand the people that said he's washed. He's not washed. He just has to stay healthy. But that's a concern. This is a concern I'm going to bring up. The Knicks have no plan when it comes to Kemba's knee. We're talking about him and Derrick Rose like splitting minutes. We don't know that. He didn't come out and say that he's not going to play back-to-back games. There's no minute restrictions. That kind of scares me. That really does. Because, yes, obviously we want to see our starting point guard play every single game. But as you guys know, with the Celtics, he didn't play back-to-back games. And he said it was good for his body. I'm really scared. Like, that worries me that we don't have a plan with that. Exactly, Stephen Fox. That's crazy that I just said that. You typed that. Warrior Tips will not properly manage Kemba's minutes like with his knee. 100% agree. 100% agree. Yeah, but this is preseason, man. This is preseason. Unless you treat that like a regular season game. But I'd be okay with that, Andrew, if that's the regular season minutes. And when it comes to clutch, never give Westbrook the ball because he's not really great. Oh, he's terrible shooter. Terrible. What did he shoot last year? Like 23%? Not a great free throw shooter either. Well, yeah, that's what I hope. I just hope we have a plan. Because Tibbs is just like, I don't care. Best players, I'm playing them. I don't care. That's like Tibbs' mindset. By the way, I appreciate you guys being here. You guys are awesome. Because I put a poll on my community tab. Should I do a video or should I do a live stream? But are you guys disappointed Cade's not playing? I'm not going to lie. I'm really disappointed. I heard he might not even be back for the opener because he hurt his ankle. I know he's not flashy to watch, but he has a high IQ. And he can, like, figure out angles. Like, he has good body control. I know Jalen Green has struggled, but he's a project. I expected that. He's a down-the-road type of guy. See what happens with Jalen Green. I like the Fournier and Kemba. Give us an added layer of offensive. I know what you mean. We got destroyed in the playoffs not having diverse scoring to complement Randall and Rose. Yeah, if you don't have shot creators, like in the playoffs, you're not gonna win. You're not gonna win many games. You're just not. I agree with you, man. But the ball movement is something I've really been impressed with. The spacing's going to be so great that Julius will be feasting down low. Expect 20. What? He better win MVP if he's averaging those numbers, bro. The spacing's going to be great that Julius will be feasting down low. Well, that's the thing. I hope he plays inside out. Yeah, I'm going to bring my boy Heartstorm Media on here. I'll have to drop. Well, my laptop don't even work. I'll need to find a way to drop the link. Because if you didn't know, my laptop broke. So it doesn't even work at all. Look at that. It broke. Don't ask how. So I can't drop the link right now. But I hope you're doing well, Heartstorm Media. But 27, 13, and 6. That's wild. Can't wait to see that Christmas game against the Hawks. Yeah, it's gonna. I might not watch that. Sorry, guys. You guys will not get a Knicks Christmas video. I'm trying to enjoy my Christmas. If the Knicks lose, then my Christmas will suck. All right. I'm sorry. I'm not having Trae Young bow on us on Christmas. I'm not. Don't ask how. Got angry. Not gonna lie. Joshua Craig says, Pistons have Cade, but don't worry. In the future, like when I'm doing, like I might do live play-by-plays, or I'm gonna start doing those post games right after, and I'll have you on Heartstorm Media. I promise. because I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Um, Pistons have Cade and one nice restaurant near the stadium they can't afford to lose. Gosh, I hate the Little Caesars Arena. I hate that. Oh, I hope so. Kemba will drop 40. I feel like we always lose on Christmas. Don't we always lose? Even when Bernard King had 60, we lost to the Nets, right? Let me see if I could. I'm just afraid that I'm accidentally going to end the stream if I drop this in here. It's like I can't even log in on my laptop. It's so effed up, bro. At least 35. Oh, I hated those green jerseys. No, you know what? You know what my least favorite Knicks jerseys were? Those all orange ones. That might just be me, but I thought those things were ugly. I really thought they were. What's your favorite but least favorite Knicks jersey? You can't see this one, but those are my favorite. I didn't really see. Like with the V-neck, I like those. All orange were trashed. Wait, what? What Joshua say? What'd he say? Random mellow green jersey. Those were disgusting. Oh, I'm dead off that comment. Yo, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, those are my favorite too, Josh. I have serious doubts if RJ will ever be a good finisher or pull-up shooter in the mid-range or shot creator. I know he was the third pick. I just don't see it. Love your channel, by the way. Big fan. Well, I really, really appreciate that. That means the world. And yeah, RJ needs to become a better finisher. I know he was a good finisher at Duke. He's just so interesting because he's so predictable when going to the basket. He thinks he could just rely on his strength. He has to be more creative. He has to be less predictable. He has to figure out like different angles like around the basket. So he definitely is gonna have to become more of a versatile finisher. And he just doesn't like we know he's athletic, but what's the perfect way to describe it? Like in the half court setting of him going to the basket, he doesn't really get that much elevation off the ground, you know? Like when going to the hoop. He doesn't really elevate over people that much to finish. He really utilizes his strength. Um, but he's still young. But I understand like your concerns. Like he has a long way to go when it comes to being a shot creator. He really does. But I understand your concerns. We just have to hope he gets better. Burst, great way to describe. He doesn't have that big time burst. That's why just gotta become smarter and he has to develop a better handle. He can't just rely on his strength. But I really appreciate that. But yeah, those are concerning things. If he doesn't like it's early and I'm not hating on RJ, but if he doesn't like develop like creating off the dribble a shot like the next couple of years or whatever, like Knicks might give up on him and trade him because they're trying to win. They're trying to win. Because we need our top option to be a shot creator. Yo, what's up? What's going on, Drew? How are you? Um. All right. Well, we got some racist person in the chat. Okay. Just why? Like, how's that make your day better? Like, what goes through your mind to just be like, I'm gonna put that in the chat? Like, you must really have like too much time on your hands, or like, you must be getting like no love in your life, bro. That you need that much attention from a random person on YouTube. Like, what is wrong with people? Um, Jeffrey says, I found out about your channel because my brother would always tell me to watch you, so I checked out your vids and became a fan. Keep it up, Clutch. Well, I really appreciate that, man. Shout out to your brother. Shout out to your brother as well. Means a lot. I really love talking basketball, talking Knicks, and I'll never say I'm professional. I'll never say that like I know like everything about basketball. Like I'm a fan just like you guys. There's gonna be videos that aren't professional. There's gonna be videos that I try to be professional. But some of my videos I act out of emotion because like at the end of the day, I'm just a fan like you guys. Like, how dare I say I know more than you guys, like, you know? But thank you so much. It means a lot. He's bored, I'll be praying for him. Exactly. Well, like RJ said, Drew, we're the Knicks. We're never slept on. We're always going to be talked about. But yes, you could say some people might be taking us lightly. We'll see. Thank you, Heartstorm Media. That means a lot. That video didn't get a lot of views, but that's probably one of my favorite videos on my channel. Because I've had people in my life that I dearly care about that have gone through like have had problems with mental health or have gone through stuff. So I thought that was an important video to make, that just like athletes go through it too. Just because they have money doesn't mean that they don't go through shit at home and all that, you know? But I appreciate that a lot. I believe you commented on that. If you haven't already, sub to Heartstorm Media. Knicks will win 54 plus. I don't know about that. I I'm predicting, when I looked at her schedule, like 46 or 47 wins. I don't even know if McBride will be playing, man. Peter setting big standards for sure, Jeffrey. I love the optimism, though. Jay Sniper says RJ will be an all-star. He's only 21 years old. He has a lot of potential when he keeps improving with his three-point shot. We'll see, man. We'll see. I'm rooting for him. If you're in a Knicks uniform, I'm rooting for you. Like Peyton did a lot of bad here, but I still rooted for him because he's a Knick. When he made a three, I wasn't like, oh, geez, why'd he make that? It just, we just call you out when you're not playing good basketball because we want to win. Yeah, that Kyrie situation's crazy. He can't play home games. He's not practicing with the team. Like, I think our offense will be a lot better. I agree with that, Heartstorm Media. Yeah, but I'll say this. I'm not talking about the vaccination stuff and all that because I feel like there's going to be some controversy in the chat and all that. But I'm just going to say, do what you want to your body. It's your body. That's all I'm going to say. See, the crazy thing is, I didn't hate the Nets. Like, I don't hate the Nets. I never had a reason to. I understand why Knicks fans do now, though, because the amount of bandwagons, them saying they run New York and all that. But before that, there was no reason. Like, before they got Kevin Durant and Kyrie, what was the point of hating them? What do we have against D'Angelo Russell, Jared Allen? Like, you know? Like, it's not like some Celtics thing. Oh, Kyrie's an amazing player, but of course he's a nut job. He believes in certain things that some people don't. Flat Earth and all that. With great power comes great responsibility. That's all I say about Kyrie. Kyrie's unbelievable, though. He is a nut job, but he's an unbelievable player. Because, literally, I wish I had that feeling with a player on the Knicks. You just give the ball to this guy. Oh, I know he's going to make that. I hate Kyrie having the ball against the Knicks down the stretch because you just know he's going to make it. You just know. He does that sidestep, three good, drives to the basket. That dude just unbelievable. I saw some rumors Kyrie for Ben Simmons, but the Nets do that? Sick. Ben Simmons said he's already returned to Philly, though. or that whole situation. Like, we don't even know if he's gonna play though. He might just sit on the bench and get that money. He's gonna get booed though. Kyrie's basically Kanye West of the NBA. Stephen Fox says SNY has internship openings. You're gifted. I really appreciate that, man. I really do. I love hearing you talk about basketball too when you're on like Uncle Freezy and all that. Um, I love your insight because I know some people that are just like really optimistic. Like this is what I love about Stephen Fox. We got Knicks fans saying, "Oh, we're gonna win a championship." RJ's future Hall of Famer, and my boy Stephen Fox, he keeps it real. He keeps it real. He's like, "Nope, I didn't like that." Like he still has a lot of work to do. Yes, he looks good right now. He keeps it real. He's optimistic, but also like he just has good takes. Kyrie 50, 40, 90, best handles I've ever seen, but he's a complicated man. Yeah, I didn't see AI live, but when I see Kyrie's handles, they're just on a string. Like his handles are just ridiculous. We have a we have a player with good handles though. Obviously not on Kyrie's level, but Kemba got good handles, which I love. Kemba has very nice handles. Yeah, probably. Harden. Yeah, that's in the past. Um, but I'd be lying to you if I didn't want Kyrie or KD. I know some Knicks fans that are like, "Oh, I love that we got Randall." Yeah, I love that we have Randall now. But at the time, I was like, "All right, we got Julius Randle." Okay, but if I'm being real, of course, who wouldn't want KD? He's freaking top 10, like one of the best players of all time. Kyrie's a freaking beast. Like, who didn't want them? And I remember being pissed at the time that I was like, Knicks, or not Knicks fans, some NBA fans, like, you guys are just going to end up with Kemba and Jimmy Butler. Um, which was like freaking flying my room, which would have been like the most Knicks thing ever, just getting the mid tier guys. But right now, I wouldn't have minded Kemba and Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler's damn good. Um, I feel like Jimmy's built for New York. When I think of players that are built for New York, I feel like Jimmy Butler's built for New York. But he got his thing going on in Miami. Yeah, I love how we talked about like Knicks Pistons for like 2 seconds because what is there to really talk about? Like, just like whatever. Like, looking forward to seeing the young guys play, but will they play? Like RJ, if he plays well, cool. It's preseason. Like, we'll see if Obi starts again though. I don't know if Randall's gonna be back for the game. Of course, orange and blue all day, man. Oh, that's a classic song. Katie's he's unbelievable. I'll go live for like 5 to 10 more minutes. Been live for almost an hour. Knicks and Hawks. All right, I'll talk about that. I know some Knicks fans that think like, wow, we had Alfred Payne last year as point guard. We had Reggie Bullock in the starting lineup. We're gonna be even better. But people don't talk about this. The Hawks had freaking Lloyd Pierce at the beginning of the season, who freaking sucks. No, like I'm sure he's a nice guy, but terrible, terrible coach. Nate McMillan had to take over that mess, and he ended up leading them to the fifth seed. Now, can you imagine what the Hawks are gonna be when they know what Nate McMillan preaches? There's no adjustment period. There's no drama between like the reports of John Collins and Trae Young. They come in, what's expected? They're gonna be even better. I do like the Hawks. Oh, I hate that they beat us, but we'll see what happens though with the foul calls and all that. But I still think Trae Young's still a ridiculous passer though. He's still a great shooter. He has an insane handle. That floater. Did we win? We did not play a game. This is the preview. Oh, as a Knicks fan, I don't like Trae Young. But as a basketball fan, I like Trae Young. If that makes any sense. 47 people in the chat. What's that say? 47 people in the chat. Hit the like button so Noah can go viral and expand the channel. I appreciate that a lot, man. I really do. Smash the like button if you haven't already, y'all. He's a competitor, dude. He doesn't like any team. Like, I bet he didn't like the Sixers when he played them. He didn't like the Bucks. Like, he wants to live rent-free in opposing teams' heads. He wants to get to them. That's what you got to respect about Trae Young, though. He's a cocky asshole, but, like, that's something you got to respect. He's not afraid, and he's extremely young. Like, that's special to be that mentally tough and not afraid. Yo, what's going on? I hope you're doing well. Ramon? Robin? Yeah, that's Ramon, right? Hey, you think Kemba will last this season? I hope so. If we manage the minutes well and we're smart. But how you doing, Pickle TV? I mean 2K. I'll answer a couple more questions or read a couple more things. And the last time I went to school, and I always wear Knicks jersey and Knicks gear. What jersey you wear? And that time I went to school, people were laughing at me saying, "Oh, what happened? Jay, the Hawks beat you on 5. Damn. You're loyal to your team though. You still wore it when they lost. I can't wear Giants jersey. I can't wear Giants shirt here. I live in South Jersey. It's all Eagles fans. I ain't trying to get killed, bro. That's like going to the link. I ain't going to the link, bro. I think they should set D-Rose for the rest of the preseason. Let these young guns get an opportunity. We'll be better, but don't. I think we'll be better. Be better for sure. Question: do you guys think we'll get off to a slow start? Noah is big dog. I'm not that big of a dude. I'm not that big of a dude. Pretty skinny, and I'm 5'11". But I tell the girls I'm 6 foot. Clip that image. Like a Randall jersey and RJ jersey. I just have an RJ jersey. I'm gonna have to get a Randall jersey now that we gave him the giant contract. Like, I wasn't gonna get it last year because I was like, what if we don't even bring him back? Oh, this is a good question by MH. I'm surprised none of you guys have brought it up. What is Knox's future in the league? Even if Knox isn't a Knick, he'll get another opportunity. He was a 9th overall pick. Dragon Bender, he wasn't good with the Suns, but he still got an opportunity. Someone's going to take a flyer on him. The NBA won't give up on him right away. Someone will see that he has good potential as a shooter. Maybe they could find a role for him, but I'll keep saying, like, people say, why is he just standing in the corner? Because he's a limited player right now. I'm sorry, but it's so cringe when I see Knox dribble the basketball. Like, his handle's terrible. But he had a nice pass to Jericho Sims, I believe it was, when he dribble penetrated, but he's still young. There's going to be someone that takes a flyer on him, but is he good? I don't think so. If he finds a role somewhere, I think he could be okay. But he still has a future in this league, like staying in the league. Yeah, but if we traded Knox, what would we get for him? 2nd round pick? Like, even though we do a solid job there, but I remember, shout out to the Entertainer Talking Sports. He tweeted out, only if from Kevin Knox in the regular season we got preseason and summer league Knox. But I don't know. I still don't think he's going to get minutes. I really don't. Because I have a question for you guys. Is Knox's offense good enough to cover up his deficiencies on defense? No, I don't think so. If he wants to get minutes, he's going to have to consistently be at least okay on the defense side of the basketball. And he has to consistently shoot it well. Like, I'm not saying you can't have bad nights, but when his shooting isn't there, will he be able to bring it defensively? Grimes has a smooth shot. It does look like Knox is scared of contact. Oh, Randall's definitely going to bring it this year. It's just, will he be smarter? NY Jets is in the house. Appreciate being here. Do you bring Ben Simmons to New York? Hell no. He couldn't deal with the. And I'm not saying Ben Simmons is a bad player. I sound like a broken record. I understand the things he does well. He's a tremendous defensive player. He can rebound. He's athletic. Like all those things. But he's soft. He couldn't deal with the Philly media. You think he'll survive here? Hell no. That giant contract. And some people are talking about putting him in a Draymond role. Draymond still takes shots when it's necessary to take shots. At some point, you're still gonna have to take like the shots that are available, and open. Ben Simmons just plays so scared for someone that's one of the biggest players on the court. So gifted. Hell no, I don't want Ben Simmons here. As a Knicks killer, potentially. Ben Simmons is so soft. And I'm not even saying he's not a good player. You just like he's an all-star. Like he was an all-star. Yo, what's going on, Big Task? I hope you're doing well, man. How are you? The Knicks need a floor spacing center. Who would you want? Mitch and Noel's man always help on the four other offense. Yeah, because they're liabilities. You know what they're gonna bring offensively. Oh, of course, I would love Bradley Beal, but what would be the price? Oh, don't be sorry, man. We have lives, man. Don't ever apologize. Obviously, if he was a free agent, I would sign him because as much as I like Fournier right now, but at some point we're gonna have to get another star. If we're being real, we still need another star. We're not contending for a championship until we get that other star, or unless RJ takes a huge leap. Jerry Jackson Jr., he's staying in Memphis. Miles Turner's realistic. Yeah, Kuzma's not good. I think he's playing well tonight, though, last time I checked. I think it's possible, King Jaw. A 3 seed. We have to wait and see. We can make all these predictions right now, but we won't know until we actually see that team out there in the regular season. Primetime Legend, I like that name. What's going on? What about Karl-Anthony Towns? There's been some rumors about that. Karl-Anthony Towns is really damn good. But let's just stick with what we got right now. Talk about that if those rumors actually come out. I'll say this, Max Kellerman, ever since he got off First Take, like I like him on that new show or whatever with Keyshawn. What's his name? Keyshawn Johnson and Jay Williams. It's actually much better. It's a breath of fresh air because I don't think you guys realize on First Take, they pay him to say that stupid shit. They don't actually believe that. Him and Tibbs is water and oil, they don't blend. Oh yeah, Max is a bandwagon. He's a Lakers fan now. He used to be a Knicks fan. Obi at center and Randall at power forward. Not confident in that. Obi's gotten better. He's just progressed or developed at a slower pace than we wanted out of someone we drafted at 23 years old. Yo, what's going on, Jeff Diaz? I'm doing well. How about you? Yup. Let's see if Max and Knicks Fan TV are still gonna do like a bootleg first take when the Knicks start playing again. Oh. Obi needs a pick and roll point guard. I feel like that's why a lot of people wanted Lonzo as well. Lonzo with Mitch. Lonzo with Obi. Get out and run. I'm 17 years old. 17, Jay. Yeah, I saw that the Knicks have the most loyal fans and the Nets have the most bandwagons. We all knew that though, but we wanted to wait for the video or graphic or whatever to come out. Maxi Keller, the fella. Yeah, I'm 17. It sucks though because I feel like that's with every fan base. Like when the Warriors became really damn good. No, the Warriors talk about bandwagon fans. Like back in 2015-16, I believe that was Curry's like first MVP year. Insane. Remember? Do you guys remember Curry's first MVP year? Obviously he still breaks records, but this is when he just started breaking records and all that. People were literally asking, is Curry like is that like was that year of Curry's like as good as Michael Jordan's season? Like people were comparing Curry to freaking Michael Jordan that year. That's how insane Curry was. Or he still is. It was just insane. Not gonna lie, Ramon, I take that as an insult. You thought I was 28 years old. I don't know if I like that. I look 28. Might quit this YouTube channel now. I look 28? I don't like that. I don't even know what I was talking about. Heart's broken over here. Jay Sniper says, not bad around my age, LOL. We should go to the Knicks game someday. That'll be a lot of fun, man. Like MH, I want to go to a Knicks game with MH one day. MH is a cool dude that I've known on YouTube for some time. Someone said I look 28. I don't like that. I'm 17 years old. I shouldn't look 28. Yo, still Knicks fans. I've actually been on their channel before. Awesome channel over there. Like one of the most underrated Knicks channels. They deserve a lot more subscribers. So right now, the 51 people in the chat right now, subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to this channel right now. They do great live shows. They have great insight on the Knicks. I love the topics they talk about. They're very nice. It was very nice of them to have me on. Make sure you subscribe to them right now. Subscribe. I want all you guys subbing to them. Great guys. What's happening in my Knicks family? Big shout out to my man Noah. What's going on, man? I hope we're doing well. Shout out to him. New York, we hear 55 wins. We got a lot of optimistic people in here. I don't think we're winning 55. That would be wild. Obviously, I'll be happy, but we have to wait and see. I said we weren't gonna make like no one really. Let's be real. If you thought we were making the playoffs last season, then you must be God or something because I didn't think we're making it to the playoffs. Marvin Bagley and Buddy Hield for Evan Fournier and Mitch. I don't like that. I don't. I like Marvin Bagley, but he can't play defense. Can't stay healthy. Buddy Hield has a bigger contract than Fournier, right? Unless it's expiring. I don't know if I like that deal. That just might be me. What are your guys' thoughts on that? I like Buddy Hield, but so hard to read them because they're on the Kings. Like, you obviously know they're talented players. Would you guys do that? Did I say? Yeah, I think I said we'll win 28 games last year. There was a lot of unexpected things, though, that happened last season. There was a lot. Like, I actually made a video last year saying we could be the worst team in the league. I did. Not gonna lie. I'll never forget that. You could hate on me for that. Is Bagley really a 5, though? I thought he was a 4. Unless he plays 5 now for the Kings. Luca and Frank Magic, Lookout League. Oh, of course. I remember I got so excited when Frank and Porzingis had that connection and the pick and roll. I just won a championship too. When I'm thinking about it, I really never saw a championship. Giants last Super Bowl, I was like 8. You're not like, you love football, but you're not that crazy attached to it, so I haven't seen a championship. I really haven't. I appreciate that still, Knicks fans. I really do. 48 and 34, 50 this year. I'll go live for like 5 more minutes. I've been live for an hour and 16 minutes. You called 42 last year? I hate the Brooklyn Nets. We gotta hit 55 for sure. Yeah, we've seen some glimpses of RJ Barrett on defense. He played well. There's still some moments that he got lost on Beal, but it's Bradley Beal. Like, there's no such thing as really locking him up. He's still gonna get his. Welcome back, Pudge. I hope you're doing well, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, Cade Cunningham, he still has that ankle injury. I heard he might not even be back for the season opener. Which sucks. I was looking forward to seeing Cade play. Because obviously he's the number 1 overall pick, but he's also a beast. That should be their mentality. I don't want you getting paid all this money if your goal isn't to win a championship. That should be your number 1 priority. Winning a championship, winning games. I don't care about the numbers. Like, I don't care how many points you average. Just win a championship. Marshall Plumlee's still he's back in the league. If you guys didn't know, Marshall Plumlee was in the military. Former Knick. Yeah, Killian Hayes is out tomorrow too. He got a concussion, which is crazy in basketball. Sadiq Bey, he rolled his ankle. Who else? Yeah, Sadiq Bey, Cade, Killian, they're like best players are out. Well, I appreciate your support, Pudge. I really do. Thank you so much for being here, man. I need to drink a lot of water. I actually try to drink more water. Everyone should drink water. It's good for you. Or it will definitely haunt your health. If we win a championship, it will be the best day of my life. I don't know what I'll do if the Knicks win a championship. I would cry, obviously, like a baby, but like, that would just be insane. I mean, I drank margaritas. Does that count? Oh, that's funny. Brought to you by water. Everyone should drink water. It's good for your health. It's true, though. You got to drink water. I don't drink soda like I used to. Like, obviously, when I was younger. Gotta cry if the Knicks win a championship. But I might be crying because I'll never see us win a championship. We need that other star, guys. I like Fournier, but we need that other star. 50 Cent made millions selling water. Is that true? You're kidding, no Marshall Plumlee. Well, guys, I'm gonna head out. Been live for an hour and 19 minutes. I really appreciate you guys being here. You guys are awesome. Again, I put on my community tab. Do you guys want a live stream or you guys want a video? And you guys wanted a live stream, and I appreciate all you guys tuning in. I'll cry for the Mets championship, maybe the Knicks. Yeah, man. But thank you guys so much for the great amount of support. If you haven't already, be sure to click that subscribe button if you'd like. Smash the like button. Knicks play tomorrow. You'll see a recap video up tomorrow night, probably at like 10. The game's at 7:30, so like right after. Try to have it up as soon as possible. But yeah, guys, have a great night. You too, MH. Take care, guys.